This is the Italian plums. Hey, who is following me? The kitty is following me. Kitty, kitty! Oh. Kitty, kitty. Cute. Oh, cute little guy. Hey, mommy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Be Creative with Ching-Hui. Today, my creative project is the Italian plums. Okay, so I'm going to make some canned Italian plum. So I'm going to use the pint jars. You know, you can get this from the store, and then I already washed this, and then you have to boil them before you put your fruit in and then doing the canning. You also need to have a pressure cooker. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step. So step one, you have to pick plums. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I picked a lot of plums yesterday at my friend Mindy's backyard. They have a plum tree, Italian plum tree, and then I picked quite a lot because before the season's out, I want to preserve them. So today I'm going to do some canning, and also I thought through plums in different containers. That way, you know, in the last container is a little bit softer, and then the first container is a little bit firmer. So I'm going to use this, the first one, for the canning project today. And the middle one, I'm going to clean them up and then just cut it open and then put it in the freezer. Sometimes I like to freeze some fruits, and then next time when I bake some pie, I can use the frozen ones. Okay, so let's move to the second step. Plum 意大利莓，我非常喜欢吃这个意大利莓，因为，see, it's really juicy inside and also sweet and then a little bit citric. OK， 酸酸的，甜甜的，很好吃。里面有籽，记得要吐出来哈。Okay, so the next step is I already cleaned these plums. And then I wash them very good, and then you just put the plums in the jars. I use the pint size jar, okay? And then in the United States they use the different measuring system for the volume. So if you are interested, I'm going to put that on the screen later. Okay, so you just fill the plums, and I try not to squeeze them too much because I want to keep them, you know, and in a nice shape, so I try to kind of just make sure I get as much as I can, but I don't want to over squeeze it. Put some smaller one here. Okay, that one's too big. Okay, after you fill up the jar, and you're going to add some sugar water. The sugar to water is the one I use is 1:4. The sweetness, you can adjust the sweetness upon your liking. Okay, so we'll move on. I'm going to pour some sugar water in the jar. Okay, and try not to over pour the liquid in there. So I want to make sure you squeeze the plum, and then I'm going to close the jar with the lid and the ring. Okay, so. Ta-da! That's it. So simple. And then you're going to put this in the pressure cooker to cook until it boils. And then after the temperature go down, the pressure inside is going to seal the jar. Okay, so let's move on. The water I prepare only enough for making 7 jars of the canned plums. So I'm going to do some, make some plum sauce to put into different jars, and then I'm going to just boil 2 different type of canning in the pressure cooker. Okay, so I forgot to mention that I personally like a little bit like sweet and salty flavor, so I add a little bit sea salt sprinkle on top of my the canning one. So this is just a suggestion, but not necessary. Okay, all right, so let's move on. I'm going to put this in the pressure cooker. Also, don't forget to make the lids really tight. Okay, so that way it's going to seal really, really good. Okay, just make sure you make sure every jar, just turn the ring, make it into really tight. Okay, so let's put this in the pressure cooker. So I want to show everybody about the pressure cooker a little bit. Okay, so inside the pressure cooker there's more like a base. Then you put this in and fill the water up. The water need to cover the jars totally, okay? And then you put the covers on, okay? So I'm just going to do that next step. Get ready. So here I like to show everybody. I'm going to cut the plum open to show you the inside, okay? So there's a piece. You gotta take this out. And usually I just cut into half. And then I will freeze some and put it in a frozen zipped up bag. Or when I cook the plum sauce, I usually just kind of do this process before I put all the plums in a cooking pot. Okay, so I'm going to continue to finish these plums here I have. And then I'm going to make some sauce and boil with the canning plums I'm making. So I just want to do it all at once. I don't want to do it 2 times. That's why I think it's a good idea, just do it together. So now I'm boiling the plum. Okay, you don't need to add any water. And then the procedure is just like my another video talk about how to make the apple sauce or blackberry rhubarb sauce jam. Same thing, you just need to cook the fruits. Cook it down and you can add sugar and or some spice like a cinnamon powder or a little bit ginger juice. Okay, so I'm going to cook the plum. And some people say, well, do you need to take the skin off? No, you don't need to take the skin off because that's a very good part for the nutrition. Okay, and after it cooked down, it will make the color really pretty. So I will show you in a minute, okay? Plum is cooking down pretty good. So see what I'm talking about? The color turned into very, very beautiful like dark orange, okay? And then because I want to make like into more like jam but not sauce type of running, so I'm going to add a little bit the jelly pectin, okay? So kind of thicken it up, because sometimes when you make jam you can give to your friend as gift, okay? And you just need to keep stirring and then let it cook for another few minutes, kind of thicken up. And after it cool down a little bit, then you can put in the jar. And I'm going to boil the jam with the jar so I can seal the jam. That way you can preserve the jam a little bit longer. Okay, this is the one I made the other day. I want to show you the consistency. This one I really didn't add the gelatin powder. I mean pectin powder, so it's a little bit running. But you can see the plum sauce is really thick, okay? And I like to eat with bagel or on the toast or French toast. Okay, so that's why I want to add a little bit this today to make jam so I can give to my friends. Well, I hope you liked today's video. And then please subscribe if you like my YouTube video. And I'm going to put some funny clips like that day I picked the plums and I also feed some cows on the farm. And then I'm going to put that as the end credit. Okay, and then hope you guys like this video. See you next time. Bye-bye. I'm going to give you one here. Whoopsie. You got it? Yeah, good job. Hey, girl. Are you 49? Yeah. Say thank you. You like it? And you want one too? Okay.